Hello to everyone in TV land. This is Focus on Liberia online television, and you are listening to the Focus on Liberia Daily News with Gwendolyn Dorado. I bring you the headlines. China donates medical supplies worth over US 100,000. CDC chairman resigns. House recalls AFL and ERU from Bee Mountain. Denial of former President Weah to access the airport's VIP lounge angers seditions, and Boakai to dump PYJ. Those were the headlines, and I'll bring you the news in details. On Tuesday, February 27th, the People's Republic of China donated medical supplies to the John F. Kennedy Medical Center and the Cardiology Program, totaling US 100,000. It has been recorded that since 1984, China and Liberia have forged a robust partnership through China Aid Medical Team Program, standing shoulder to shoulder in combating outbreaks like Ebola and COVID-19. In 2022, the two governments signed a new round of protocol for dispatching the China medical team to Liberia, further strengthening their ties. During the donation, Chinese ambassador to Liberia, Yin Cheng-wood, said that in May 2020, President Xi Jinping announced in his speech that 30 African paired hospital cooperation mechanisms be established. According to him, China remains firmly committed to supporting Liberia's healthcare development through diverse means, adding that they stand ready to join hands with Liberians to build a shared future healthcare and well-being. For his part, the officer in charge of the JFK Medical Center, Dr. Robert Dennis, extolled the Chinese government for the donation, describing it as a gift to Liberia. We thank you for the donation and the arrival of additional medical team members to help boost our health sector and workforce, Dr. Dennis said. The national chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change, Mr. Mulba K. Molu, has resigned his position as chairman of the CDC. According to Mr. Molu, in his communication to the standard bearer of the CDC today, he has faced numerous challenges, particularly during the past 6 years of the CDC's governance. And one factor that has influenced his decision is the diminishing opportunity for him to effectively fulfill his role as the people's chairman and as an advocate dedicated to supporting the people. Is disheartening to encounter constraints that limited his ability to carry out his responsibilities. He added he holds no resentment towards anyone for the difficulties and does not desire conflict. Mr. Molu stated now that he is no longer chairman, he has now found freedom to advocate for social justice and champion the interests of marginalized communities irrespective of political affiliations. He also stated that in the coming month, he intends to engage in consultation with relevant stakeholders both within and beyond the CDC, aiming to rally passionate individuals to safeguard democracy, promote good governance, and uphold the rule of law. Members of the House of Representatives on Tuesday, February 27th, have voted recalling from Bee Mountain Mining Corporation and all other concession areas officers of the Armed Forces of Liberia and the Emergency Response Unit of the Liberia National Police. The decision was triggered by a communication from Grand Cape Mount County Representative Mohamed Dorsey. The lawmaker was the lawmaker has requested the indulgence of the House to ensure the immediate pull-out of the EFL and the ERU from the company's facilities. Grand Cape Mount is the host county for BMMC, which brags of being Liberia's first and largest commercial gold mine. Representative Dorsey said he visited and engaged his constituents over the weekend at BM Mountain area in Kenjogola Kane district, and he said during his visit he took a keen note of a number of EFL and ERU officers whom he accused of allegedly behaving like contractors for the company. He further alleged that the security forces are doing hard labor for the company. The representative lamented they came to this country saying they are investors, but they are not. He explained that on February 14, a group of peaceful citizens consolidated at the company's gate to stage a peaceful protest concerning the company's alleged continued bad labor practice. He said the protesters were belabored by the EFL and ERU personnel. Dorsey added the people of Kenjo need free movement and the army needs to go in the barracks and not among the civilians. Also speaking, the representatives of Neba and Masurado counties, Musability and Dixon Sibo, said there's a need to make a change in inform about direct withdrawal, and we believe that the authority and consideration of the pain of those affected, they can make a difference and reverse the deployment of the army in certain areas. Meanwhile, House Speaker Councillor J. Fonati Kofa during the next session is expected to set up a committee to look into the concession agreement. Following his reported denial to access the VIP lounge at the Roberts International Airport by the former Liberian President George Manuel Weah, upon his return from abroad yesterday, alleged by some members of the former ruling party, the Congress for Democratic Change, have publicly expressed displeasure over the situation. Speaking to the Global News Network, immediately after the incident, some top officials of the former ruling party said they are surprised of the action at the airport upon the arrival of the former president, noting that the VIP lounge in question was constructed by the former president during his tenure as president, and wondering as to why should he be denied of the facility. This unexpected turn of events has caused quite a stir among the public and raised eyebrows as to why it should happen to him. Many are left wondering if there are underlying political motives at play or if there are other reasons. As the situation unfolds, the public eagerly awaits an explanation for the puzzling occurrence. Regarding the allegation that the current government is behind such action to deny the former president to the VIP lounge, the current presidential press secretary, Kula Fufana, has clarified the government is not in the know of what happened at the airport with the former president. She stated that the VIP lounge is reserved exclusively for the sitting of the president, emphasizing that no other individual will be permitted to use this privileged facility. Fofana's assertion has sparked a wave of debate and discussion among the public, with many expressing contrasting views on the matter. While some individuals support the exclusivity of the VIP lounge for the president, citing concerns about the fairness and equality of such a policy. President Joseph N. Boakai has reaffirmed his commitment to holding accountable those responsible for war crimes and economic atrocities in Liberia. In a classified meeting with former United Nations-backed court prosecutor Alan White on January 24th this year, President Boakai outlined his ambitious plan to prosecute former warlords implicated in mass murders, which resulted in the deaths of at least 250,000 individuals as reported by the UN. Addressing the concerns about the nature of the prosecutions, the president emphasized that it is not a witch hunt, but rather a quest for the truth and accountability. It is essential for the healing process and the advancement of our nation, President Boakai noted. The Liberian leader acknowledged the significance of facing the past regardless of one's position during the conflict. Commending the efforts of Mr. Alan White and others in seeking justice for Liberia, President Boakai expressed confidence that the establishment of a War and Economic Crimes Court would contribute to national reconciliation and peace, adding, the proposed court has garnered support from various quarters within Liberia and the international community. That does it for the daily news on Focus on Liberia online television. I bring you a recap of the headlines. China donates medical supplies with over US 100,000. CDC chairman resigns. House recalls EFL and ERU from Beer Mountain. Denial of former President Weah to access the airport's VIP lounge angers seditions, and Boakai to dump PYJ. On behalf of the management and staff of Focus on Liberia, many thanks to our listeners and viewers. We urge that you keep following us and share our videos. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. I present it.